we'll come back to default. Today, we're diving into hosting a Flutter web app on cPanel, highlighting the benefits of Flutter for web development and cPanel's utility in web hosting. This tutorial is designed as a step-by-step guide to get your Flutter web app live using cPanel, specifically tailored for developers who have some basic familiarity with cPanel. Before we begin, make sure you have a few things in place: the Flutter SDK installed and configured, a foundational understanding of Flutter itself, a cPanel account with file manager access, a domain name correctly pointed to your cPanel hosting, and a reliable text editor or IDE. First, we need to build our Flutter web app. Open your terminal, navigate to your Flutter project directory, and run the command flutter build web. This process will generate a build/web directory within your project, which contains all the necessary files for deployment. Remember to check the index.html file in this directory for any adjustments you might need to make. Ext, let's access your cPanel. Open your web browser and enter your domain name followed by /panel, for example, yourdomain.com/panel. Then, log in using your cPanel username and password. Once you're logged in, find and open the file manager within cPanel. Navigate to the public_HTML directory or the directory of the subdomain you want to use. Creating a new folder here for your Flutter web app is optional, but recommended for better organization. Click the Upload button and upload all the contents from your build/web directory to this newly created folder, or directly to public_HTML. It's crucial to ensure the index.html file is in the correct location so the app can be properly served. Now, let's configure the .taxis file, which is optional but important if you are using HTML5 routing for a single-page application. Create a .taxis file in the root directory, that's where your index.html file is, and add the provided code block to enable HTML5 routing. Be sure to save the .taxis file after adding the code. Verify the deployment. Open your web browser and enter your domain name or subdomain in the address bar. Your Flutter web app should now be accessible. Make sure to test all functionalities to ensure everything is working correctly. If you encounter any issues, check the browser console for errors. If you run into trouble, let's troubleshoot some common problems. A blank screen can often be resolved by verifying that all files were uploaded to the correct directory and checking the browser's console for error messages, as well as double-checking the .taxis configuration. For file not found errors, ensure the index.html file is in the correct location and verify that file permissions are correct. If you're experiencing routing issues, double-check that the .taxis file is correctly configured for HTML5 routing. Finally, if you're encountering CORS errors, consider configuring CORS settings in your server or using a proxy if needed for your API calls. In summary, we've walked through all the steps involved in hosting a Flutter web app on cPanel. We encourage you to further explore cPanel's features for managing your website. Please share this tutorial with other developers who might find it helpful and comment with any questions or feedback you might have. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Default.